Alright guys, welcome back YouTube to my channel. This is the build I soloed the summit with, all the way to floor 100. There's two of the builds that are used on floor 100, but this is the main one. Why is it the main one? I'm going to make this video short and sweet because I want to listen to somebody like myself that will give me the lowdown on a build, short and sweet, so I can get off the video and go try it myself. That's exactly what I'm here for. So yeah, let's get into it. The guns you must have a police M4. Okay, try and god roll it, get in sync on it. Period. No questions asked. Vector. Period. No questions asked. This is for medium to long range encounters. This is for short for the rushers that come up to you. Because Summit's such a situational game mode, you've got motherfuckers left and right. You want to protect yourself at all costs. Okay, so if someone comes near you, you're getting another extra 15% weapon damage on top of everything that's going on within sync, as you know. I'm not going to get into the details. On top of what you're getting from that, so you're getting that extra damage so it melts. Close range, it's stronger than the M4 at close range, obviously. Excuse me, obviously. Whereas the Police M4 is one of those guns that's just accurate. And I'm on a console, just remember that. Okay, I'm on Xbox. You can see how accurate it is in my gameplay video. I'm going to link in the description below. Okay. This build is not made for pure damage, even though it's full red. It still does the damage, but it's not a glass cannon full crit hit chance and damage build, even though it is a full crit hit damage build. I have made it to the crit chance cap, but it's not fully crit damaged to the max. I can't do that because of the gear pieces I'm using. Why have I done that? Oh, because the faster time to kill, the faster you get the 100% health on kill and armor on kill. So when you're in those sticky situations where you would be with the glass cannon, where you're shooting at people and you're not getting anything back, but you're constantly having to medkit, or armor plate here and there. I'm not in Division 1. You are losing time. You're getting rushed, people come around you, enemies trying to swarm you, you're getting killed left, right, and centre. This is why this, in my opinion, is the best build for this patch. Because it does everything you want. It's the best solo build, especially for Legendary, period, in my opinion. Okay? And it's the best build for Summit, because there's a lot of situations in Summit which suck. You will get rushed, you'll get EMP'd, blah, 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 blah. You know, you have to choose the right bloody talents to have on, directives to have on, sorry, and things like that. So, Hunter's Fury, you want to copy this build, okay? This is exactly why. Yes, people moan about you get 15% extra SMG damage. Don't let that fool you. That's only there as a little bonus for you. Realistically, how you want to use this is it slight range, more range. You want to be at range with the M4. It's only if somebody rushes and comes to you, then you switch to the Vector and melt them. This has, on top of all the buffs, like Vigilance and things like that, and the InSync, you're getting you're getting Hunter's Fury 15% SMG damage on top of that when they come at you close range, so you're even going to melt even harder. Now, I am using Technician for the actual skill tier. This is for the shield, for the health, and obviously making my skills that little bit much better, which does help. One skill tier is massive for a full red build. Massive. It jumps from 1.3 health to 1.9, nearly 2 mil health on the shield. That's massive. And it's massive because when you're getting shot at and you're using cover wisely and you're playing as I would play, okay? I'll link the gameplay video below from me soloing it all the way to 100 and clearing 100 and beating the summit. Okay, this is how you want to play the game, how I show you in that video. It's a massive benefit. This is your main distracting device, the striker drone. Think of it that way. This is going to distract around 40 to 50% of the attention on the field whilst you shoot him in the back, etc, etc. And your build stacks up. Now, you're using this build because of situational awareness. If you have to be in that situation where you got to roll out of the way because you're low on health, you don't have to, unless it's a fully blown chunga coming at you. You don't have to do that. You shoot the red bar in the face, you get your 100% health and armor back, then you put your shield back up if it's down, due to loss of through EMP basically. If you've not been EMP'd, just continue with your shield to shoot. You'll get your 100% health on kill and armor on the 20% armor on kill. It's as simple as that. It's a survivability device. This 4-piece is keeping you alive. This is why it's the best solo build in the game. It's keeping you alive. It doesn't really matter about Apex Predator. That doesn't really matter. That only matters where it's due, where it's close. This is a bonus. Think of this as a bonus. This is not something you want to proc just because you've got it. Think of this as something in the back pocket in case somebody comes near you, or they come out of the door right next to you and you're like, holy shit. You turn around and blast them. You don't have time to even switch to your Vector. You just blast them with the M4 in the face. That'll activate the Apex Predator. They'll all go down for a brief second due to disorientation. Then you can switch to your Vector and smoke them. Okay? So you shoot, you gain the health, you run and gun. Yeah? Easy as that. The chest. Obliterate. Why am I using Obliterate? I'm using Obliterate because glass cannon, you get killed too fast. Kinetic momentum is more for skills and repair, not very good for the playstyle that we're adapting here. Spark, yeah, but you have to rely on your drone too much. And trust me, I've gone through everything. I have gone through absolutely every option, and this is your best bet for the survivability / TTK, time to kill potential, okay? The backpack, fully god rolled. This is a Seska. You have to have it. It gives you that 10% crit chance. You don't get that chance on the assault rifle. You get health. The health on the assault rifle's paramount because you're always killing red bars, especially in the summit, until you get higher. So it's really, really good for spraying and praying. You have vigilance, 25% weapon damage when you're behind the shield. That's why you need the extra skill tier to keep your shield up. Blah blah blah. It all links and chains together. This build shines. It shines hard, but it's a solo build. You could use it in a group and play the same, but you'll be waiting a little longer to kill him. The TTK isn't the fastest, even though it's a full red build, and I've tried to crit chance and damage maximum. These are my stats. That's not a bad crit hit damage. 130 basically. It's not a bad one. You need to hit chance. 60%. You need to. That matters first, and then you get the damage up. A full crit damage build is around 200 to 220%. So 70 to 90% damage. That's fine because we're trading that for survivability in which you need to survive to get the summit solo. If you're in group play, you know that things multiply. The health of the enemies go up. Therefore, you need something like, where are we? DPS rifle. Here you go. Full damage build. You know, contractor's gloves, fox prayer, knee pads, all that stuff. That's all you need in group play for full damage. Now, if the group's not very good, and you require more survivability, put the spotter build on. So it's a technician spotter build. Same as the one I just showed you, but with spotter on the chest instead of glass cannon. Boomerang on your gun. Rifle damage, and the technician. And if you're playing an actual legendary and not summit, you could even use this in the summit. Full explosive seeker mine build. Boom. Sit behind cover, let them do the work. Now, this is also the build I used at Floor 100, which brings us on nicely. Like I said, I would mention later in the video. This is the part where I mentioned these builds. For Floor 100, I actually used this. I threw the seeker balls of fire through the window, the little doors, and the mortar, and I used that to clear the room. Simple as that. There's nothing needs to be stated on that. If you want me to do a build video on this, just comment in the section below, and I will do a separate video for this because there's a lot to cover, and there's a lot of methodology, if you like, to cover on how to use certain builds. You can't just put it together and think that, yeah, I'm going to use this, blah, blah, blah. You have to know the right way to use these things methodically before, you know, putting them all together. This is why we do this. So I use that in the first room. Now to deal with the hunters, I switch to my spotter build. And the spotter build it grants more survivability because you're not getting 60% extra damage, taking 60% extra damage from the glass cannon that you use on the chest. You're giving out damage but not receiving more. Okay, this is why I used it, and that's why I was successful killing him. And I also changed the shield to the right foam. The right foam will freeze the hunters when they come up. There'll only be 2 of them because there's always, just like rogue agents, they always put 1 extra in. So it's not a 1v1, it's always a 2v1 or, 3v2, 4v3, so on and so forth. So when they come up one by one, you just foam them and blast them in the face. And that's basically my build. Now this in my opinion is the best build in the game right now for soloing, period. You've got the survivability that it grants you. Yeah, just to reiterate, you've got the damage from the backpack, the in-sync, and the stacks built up, which isn't glass cannon. This is obliterate. This will give you the damage you want. It's a little bit slow on stacking, but at least you ain't dying from fucking shield going down all the time from glass cannon. And the reason why I hadn't made any builds like this, especially build videos like this, is because I wanted to prove a point of you only will listen to somebody that's actually done it. I don't provide a bullshit build, nor do I want to waste my time on advertising something that isn't a good build. I cleared all these floors and I soloed all the summit with this build, so via the video evidence provided that this is going to be a very, very good build. And like I said, in my opinion, this is the best build in the game right now. I didn't go for spotter. I can if I want, but the extra chance on the gun, it melts enemies that much faster, paired with the assault rifle damage on the chest. You could go Fenris and spotter, of course. That's another way. I tried it. I didn't like it that much. I like the 25% damage that you build up. You're continuously building it up because you're continuously shooting at enemies, so you're constantly almost nearly 10% above spotter, whilst you've got more crit hit chance because you're not losing that 5% on the gun there to cover. You don't want to use intimidate, even though I soloed all the floors. You die too much and it's very frustrating, and then you've got to be very, very lucky running around with this. And even though I did solo to floor 100 and nearly cleared 100 with this build, and then the server reset, and then I got reset back to 91 from 100 trying to clear the 100 floor right at the end. This build, I wouldn't run it again. I would run it in a fun heroic group that everybody's very good and you can have fun. And that's the build there you see in there. It's just swap the chest out, same build, just swap the chest, boom, done, easy, nice. Lady Death, boom, run around, boom. Rarely have to use shield in heroic either because there's so much going on with other agents around you that they're shooting and distracting as well. If the group isn't that good that you're with and you're running a legendary, this could be Summit or anything, you want to change to a spotter M1A build, whether it's the close quarter combat one, which is, in my opinion, it puts out more DPS. I've already tested it at the range, and this has 1% less damage than the max roll of the M1A original that got nerfed, the classic M1A. This puts out more damage. Yeah, you've got to finger the fuck out the trigger, but it's more DPS. That's a spotter build. And then if you've got a good team and you're providing a full balls to the wall, yeah, damage build, this is the one. The glass cannon fully god roll red build. If the team you're with is really bad, like even worse than when you're using spotter, yeah, as like a mild bad. If you realise that they're really bad, I always use Seekers, so Union District, I've carried a lot of people with this build. If you want me to do a separate build video on this, I will do that. Just comment in the section below and then I'll do that. I'll do a separate Seeker video. That's everything really. That's everything. That is the build. You can take on anything with it. This is heroic. Heroic's extremely easy. It's just really easy. I mean, look, that's half of his health, and I've not even got the, got the drone shooting at him before. You can run through this whole mission with the shield. Without it, you can choose how you want to run it. Make sure you keep your drone on you. This is just a little bit of gameplay that I'm just gonna show as a live thing to help you understand how I work it. Situational awareness, looking around. Oh yeah, and also a good little tip for the drone is when you see that the drone is focusing the robots in the summit, they give off EMP blast, right? Just be wary of that. So you call your drone in by pressing right bumper twice. See that little line that comes to you? I'll show you now. Oh no, I think it's got to lock on. Oh, there it is, the little line. That means that I've called it back to me. You'll see me call my drone before I actually finish the dogs off. Now, watch this. This is why, see my position in here? I'm back, I'm not running in, I'm not exposed, I've got my shield up, and I'm peeking the corner. If this was legendary, you would be fucked running in unless you've got my intimidate build on. Yeah, you can see I do run in sometimes, but look how easy it is to smoke stuff at the back from the back. Look at the drone doing all the work for me. See how it's distracting? I've not even been shot at yet. It's only when I've brought the drone back to me, which I thought that the level was clear, the area was clear, in which somebody shot at me. Because I called the drone back and then he started focusing me. The drone's a beautiful device. These are the two best skills in the game right now for solo play. And if you think that you need a revive hive, you are not good enough to play solo, period. Why? Because the minute you get up, you'll get smoked down again. Period. I'm sorry to say it, for any of those people out there that want to play more casual, but you can't be casual about these things. It's fucking legendary. It's a top end content, bro. You just can't. You gotta be. I can run in. This is only heroic. I can run in with this build easily and not use the shield, but I'm using it as if I would use it on the summit to show you how I would use it. It just so happens I'm outside. Look, I'm calling the drone back so it doesn't get EMP'd, even though it did get hit. It's probably because I'm talking, because I missed that. But this is how I would use it. So yeah, you stay back, let the drone go in, let him do his damage, and then you just smoke him like that. Okay, easy as that, boys. Always focus the medics as well, especially in the legendary content. Medics are key to kill first. They keep everyone alive, obviously, and they're very, very, very annoying. Sometimes you have to tell the drone to go back to the enemy, even though it is right in front of him. But yeah, look how easy it is. I'm just gliding through this. I'm not trying to speed run or anything, and that's not what you're trying to do in the summit either. You're trying to glide through it quickly and efficiently without dying. The more dying happens, the more progress you lose. Personal progress. Okay. I'm going to shoot his chain out. Yeah, game to go down. With the hive, that's what you do first. You shoot the chain out. And then you shoot his backpack after. So you do chain first. And then you shoot his backpack out when it's red, like that. This is in legendary, obviously. And then you go for his body shots. Right here, okay? Chain first. Then backpack. And then his side, okay? Easy as that. That's exactly how you want to work it. It's knowing these little things that go a long way in endgame content that people need to know to beat it. If you see a Chunga, he's far away, that's where your M4 is probably one of the best weapons in the game for stability for controller as well. You can range him. There's a key there. You can range him, the Chunga. Try and shoot the knuckles on the side of the robot. Yeah. See how I called it back before I killed the robot? Yeah, so it doesn't blow up my drone and the drone's still going. Last part now, nice and easy. Get your M4 out, keep the range. Again, you don't have to keep the range. This is not really a range build. You can use this close and long range. I choose to use the M4 due to survivability. Okay, it's easy as that. And then you can switch when they come close to your SMG and melt them. It's just as simple as that. It's so goddamn easy. That's a good roll. I need to delete some stuff. I wish they'd make the storage space a lot better. Honest to God. So yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy. Oh, look at that, I got another exotic drop. Another mantis. It's the same gun I got from completing the summit. Floor 100. So yeah, boys, that's how you do it. And I think this game rewards you after you've not been on for a while for exotics for soloing stuff, especially the hard stuff, the high end stuff. And that's basically it. I mean, I want to elaborate more, but without the comment section and seeing what people are thinking and what they want to know, I can't elaborate anymore. It is what it is, baby. You know, this is the best solo build, like I stated. It's amazing. So get it together, get it built, build it, and show me and let me know your successes with it, because I don't put out no bullshit build. I hardly ever make build videos, you know. I only make build videos when people ask me, knowing that it's a viable build. You gotta remember, I soloed the whole bloody summit with this build. This is amazing, and it's not, yeah, player skill comes into it and spatial awareness, which a lot of people will have when it comes to this game, but more so the build keeps you alive. That's what the point of the build is. You know, you get a kill, you're getting full health back, whether you're intoxicated or, you know, you're getting poisoned, because there's poisonous rooms in the summit if you didn't know. Or you're just getting shot from behind and your armor gets down, and, you know, it's a great combination of both worlds of AR and SMG and in sync and the tier and everything. It's the build you want to have, okay? So go make it and enjoy it and have fun and challenge yourself. Try and do some legendary solo or the summit. Try do the summit solo. Look at my videos and see how, or that video that I did when I soloed it all the way to 100, and see if you can improve on my spatial awareness and shooting and things like that. Just use the technique I used to overcome the certain situations. If you want me to do like a situational awareness video for the summit, I can do that. You know, you guys got to let me know in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed this video, because I sure did. I enjoy making them, and I enjoy this game. I love this game. I just wish that the developers were better about the things they did on it. That's my other rants that I don't want to go on a tangent about. But yeah, guys, go build it. Any questions? Comment below. Peace.